Yo, people, what's going on? Back again for another footy talk. It's been a minute. Lewis, what you telling me, fam? Mute, fam.
I'm all good. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. What are you saying, bro? How's
Yeah,
everything?
I'm good. I'm good, bro. Listen, this tournament, bro. This tournament has just been consuming. Do you know what I mean? The bulk of the time, but bro, I'm glad that it's coming to an end. I can't even lie, fam.
Me too. It feels like we're getting back into the swing of things. Obviously, the Enzo era has just started for us. Looking forward to see how next season goes. I want to see what happens in terms of like, are we gonna go in for another number 9, or are we just gonna stick with Jackson and Kunku for another season?
Mm.
Was that even the better move for us? I feel like pre-season's gonna answer the question whether Nkunku up top is gonna work for us or not. But I feel optimistic.
I hear that, bro. I hear that, bro. I've been seeing, bro. There's been a lot going on with my football club, bro.
Mm.
Um, a lot going on with my football club. I see that you man are in for Adiemi though. I don't know if they said you put in a bid or if you're just inquiring what the Ross is going on with this brother. This is gonna be another one of them wide players that don't do well at Chelsea, blood. What is with your recruitment of wide players being so trash, bro?
I don't really believe in the Adiemi rumors. Like, there's a couple of links to England. I think Liverpool are one of the clubs rumored to be interested. I think West Ham as well. But for us, it don't really make a lot of sense. From what I've researched about him, he don't really wow me too much.
Mm.
I think he's left-footed, and we're looking for a right-footed winger. So again, doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't really believe it. I don't think we're really in for Adiemi. Our name's been thrown in, but like we haven't spoken to the player. There's no personal terms agreed. There's no nothing. I think it's just there for the sake of it. So I don't think Adiemi will end up at Chelsea, and I don't really want him at Chelsea either, from what I've read.
No, I hear it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man's another Timo Werner, bro. Like I don't think he's that good in it. But
Mm-mm.
I don't know, bro. It's a weird one with Chelsea. I thought once this window opened, I thought you were gonna do more than you have done so far, even though it's still kind of early. But at the same time, like you went and you got Dewsbury Hall, yeah, and it looks like you've probably done the bulk of your spending.
Yeah, I've heard rumors of us like waiting for Oshiman's price tag to lower because like the whole 120 million release clause and the agent fee and his wages is just too much for us. But they want Lukaku as well as an Oshiman replacement, and there's some gentleman's agreement that they will let Oshiman go. It's just no one will pay the money that they want right now. So it feels
Right.
like there's a little bit of a waiting game with him,
So
and
it's a bit
that
of a
might kick
standoff.
off. Yeah, I think that might kick off within the next few weeks because it's already gone down from 120 million to like I think 100 million euros. So that would be like 84 million pounds. So we're hoping it goes a little bit lower than that, but again, still gotta wait for that to drop. Other than that, like we're linked with a left winger, but Nico Williams' wages are too high, but we're still monitoring him. It's just been a little bit stagnant. I hear it, but I don't think it's over for us. I don't think
Oh
it's
yeah,
over
yeah.
just yet.
I don't
But I
think it's
think we're being
over, but
patient.
I don't think it's over, but maybe you need to sell to buy. I know Chelsea fans are saying you don't, but it looks like you're trying to get people out.
I mean, we still want to get Gallagher off. There's been rumors of Ben Chilwell going to Manchester United. Well,
That's never gonna
you guys
happen.
monitoring Ben Chilwell. We
Mm.
want to try get rid of him as well. But it's not a case that we need to sell to buy anymore. I think it's just a case of we'll spend big on a player that we think is worth that value, like whatever our valuation is. Like the fact that we are willing to even go in for Alexander Isak or even for Elise tells me that we're willing to spend big if it's the right player.
Mm.
We just haven't got to that person yet. And even for an Oshimen, we're not going to do 120 million up front. That's just too much because it's a release clause. You got to pay all of that up top. We're not going to do that. We're going to wait for it to go down.
Fairs. So what do you think that's the main position now that you're looking to fill is that number 9?
Don't even know, to be honest, because from what we're hearing, like we want to try Nkunku up top in pre-season and see if that works for us. And then it might be a case of Nkunku, Jackson, Mark Hugh. Mark Hugh gets the Conference League minutes, and I guess you just rotate between the pair of them. But we're going to see how that works out in preseason, and obviously Osimhen could still happen as a result of that. If that happens, maybe Nkunku drops a bit deeper or plays on the left-hand side. Jackson ends up competing with Osimhen. So we're looking at a number 9, still a left winger, still a left back, but we heard the left back was going to be sorted later out in the window. Actually, no, to be honest, we already signed that Renato Vega kid. So that's probably our left back sorted already. So let's say no left back. Left winger, striker. I think those are the 2 positions we're still going to try and strengthen.
I hear it. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone inside as well. Make sure we run up them likes. Mods, make sure that the ratios are on point. Bro,
so what, you don't think there's anything in them Chilwell links?
Hell no. Hell no. How old is Ben Chilwell?
Like 28, I'm guessing. Let me check.
Absolutely not. 28. Look at the profile of all the players
27.
Man United have been linked with, and you think that we're going to sign a 27-year-old left back?
I'm going to be real. I'm more hope. I just want him gone. The fact I heard Man United's interest, I thought it was just Mount 2.0. I was going to say, please.
Brother, listen, when you look at the players that we're being linked with, yeah, the profile of the players, yeah, there's absolutely no chance, yeah, that we're getting linked with this brother. Do you know what I'm saying? We haven't been linked with anyone over the age of 25 yet, bro. So why are we going to sign 27-year-old Ben Chilwell, bro? That doesn't make no sense. Do you know what I mean? United have been linked with Kadioglu, the Turkish brother. I think that's some Bandulu Twitter thing because we all want that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a baller. The Turkish left back's been one of the players of the tournament, bro. So literally, like, we need to sign him, really, innit? It's one of them, but that's one of them flipping Football Manager signings, bro. That's what that is. I don't think Man United are actually gonna sign him. If they do, I'll be in complete shock. But he's an absolute baller, innit? Do you know what I mean? But that link came out last night. I'm taking it with a pinch of salt, man. Do you know what I mean? He's 24.
It looks like you're more focusing on the back line because you're getting the
really
sorted.
Because we've been linked with Ugarte as well, and we've also apparently Xerxes, they've agreed a 5-year deal for Xerxes. So
Xerxes too.
Do you know what I mean? So I think we're trying to solidify the whole team, but I think that a lot of these signings are going to be to do with people going out. Let's say, for instance, we get rid of Mason Greenwood. We get about 25 to 30 million up front for him, and then the rest will recoup later on with a sell-on clause. If we get Sancho out on loan, if we get rid of Casemiro, and then you've got Lindelof, there's interest from Turkey for Lindelof. We could end up getting rid of Lindelof and Maguire, bro. Like, there's loads of players that could potentially go out. We even open to letting McTominay go. So I think there's going to be a lot of movement at United, and the more players we get rid of, the more people we can bring in. And also, if we get rid of McTominay,
you'll be able to get rid of Maguire, though.
Yeah. Now, if we get rid of
anyone that has on big wages,
he's apparently it's only like 150 or some shit like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But also, brother, even if we don't get rid of Maguire, having Maguire as a 4th choice centre back is calm. He'll be one of the best 4th choice centre backs in the league, blood. Like, man,
from the Europa League.
Yeah, I'll keep him as a 4th choice. I don't care, yeah. But we get rid of Lindelof. If we get rid of Greenwood and Sancho, yeah, especially Greenwood and McTominay as well, them two are homegrown. Do you get me? And them man are academy players. So we get rid of them two. That's a nice amount of money to spend, bro. And them man are saying that with the Xerxes bread as well. I mean, with the Xerxes situation, that doesn't mean that we're not open to bringing in other attackers if we can sell. So it's one of them ones where I'll be real, because Xerxes is multifunctional. He can play in the 10, he can play across the front line as well. Like, it's a very good signing, bro.
So would it be Xerxes and Hojlund then?
Nah, Hojlund ain't playing, bro. Listen, that guy's a scrub, bro. That guy's holding.
No, like, you're preaching to a choir on that one. I just think you guys spent a lot of money on him. Are they writing him off already?
Hey, bro, them man don't rate him. I'll be real. What's his name? Wilcox don't rate him, and clearly, Ineos man, them don't rate him either, bro. Like, He ain't got what it takes to be a Man United striker, innit? He's got no X factor, and then on top of that, yeah, people keep talking about his conversion rate. Man don't care about his conversion rate, bruv. Man don't really care about that. I'll be real. That's not that important. That's not that important. It's one of the most overhyped things, yeah, in football as a striker, their conversion rate. Like, I would rather have a striker like Darwin Núñez, yeah, that has a low conversion rate, yeah, but he gets in the position, yeah, to create loads of chances and causes problems, rather than a striker that's just not in the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck this conversion rate thing, bro. It's just another way of trying to glorify or trying to shine a piece of shit in it. Like, he's
the way
just
to
not.
save him with a little
Yeah,
stat.
that's what I mean. Like, he's not involved in the game. Like, he can play a 90-minute match here, have one shot on target, and have hardly any touches. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, conversion rating got nothing to do with being clinical, because it doesn't take into account how difficult the chance that you scored was. Do you know what I mean? You could be nowhere for 90 minutes, yeah, and then score a tap in from 5 yards out. Someone laid it across to you. That don't mean you're clinical. It means you scored an easy chance, bro. Like, what does that mean? Do you get it? So again, that doesn't even make no sense. People like to try and take stats here and remove as much context as possible, yeah, from the stats, bro. Fuck the stats. Do you
Heard
know what I'm
that
saying?
so many times. I rate the ruthlessness as well, to be honest. They just said, fuck them, I need a guy in it. Cool.
Yeah, bro, he's not
That's
it,
a
bro.
good
And
sign.
even in the Euros, it's been backed up as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, his brother had 2 shots on target for the whole tournament, bro. That's crazy to me.
I watched the Denmark England game, the Denmark Germany game, and he stunk in both of them.
Bro,
so he ain't changed. He's the same
that's
brother.
what I'm saying, bro. And when man say, yeah, oh, lack of service, bro. Myth, you know, like that. And at the end of the day, service goes 2 ways. The ball needs to get in, needs to be played into you, but also you have to make yourself available to receive the ball too. He doesn't do that. So I ain't even trying to hear nothing about Hojlund. Hojlund fundamentally is not a good footballer. That is it. Like, all the other stuff, I don't care. Do you know what I mean? All the other stuff, I don't care. Any mug can score goals, yeah, if they get into positions to score goals enough. We've seen it over the years in the Premier League. There's been loads of players that aren't prolific goal scorers, that aren't great finishers, that score a lot of goals. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to hear nothing about Hojlund, yeah. Anyone that's defending Rasmus Hojlund at this point, yeah, is a fucking idiot. I'll be real, because I've seen better players than Rasmus Hojlund have dry spells at Man United, and man are questioning them, but they're not questioning this fraud.
Bro, I remember we had guys in our fan base telling us he was clear of Jackson.
Brother, he's shit, fam. Like, brother, I think Lukaku came in and scored like 25 goals in his first season for Man United, and he was getting pelters. You know, like that. This guy can't chat to Lukaku. Do you know what I'm saying? And even though Lukaku's a clumsy youth, at least he can hold up the ball and bring people in. These men never had, yeah.
He's more likely to bag a goal.
Bruv, this is what I'm saying. These men never had the same. They never had the same energy for Lukaku, but all of a sudden they want to defend this youth because he's got blonde hair, bro. Like, no one cares, innit? No one cares, bro. The guy is dusty. That's just it. He's not a good striker, bro. You can talk about the service thing for Man United. Explain his performances for Denmark, then. Explain them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Someone tried to it.
Brother, you can't. Do you know what I mean?
Because
So
I watched this man outstink Havertz in a number 9 performance.
bro,
like, no,
listen.
no.
When the performances, yeah, when they're saying he's not getting the right kind of service at Man United, cool. But then what's the excuse for Denmark? What is the excuse? Do you know what I mean? Scott McTominay is more of a goal threat, yeah, for Scotland than this brother is for Denmark. And he's their number 9. And you want me to have respect for this guy? This guy's a donkey, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really trying to hear nothing about this Rasmus Hojlund. So Xerxes will come in. He'll be our main striker. And it's one of them things where Xerxes been brought in to facilitate other players. I genuinely believe that. He's been brought in to facilitate Marcus Rashford, because Rashford ain't happy playing with Hojlund, because Hojlund's not a good foil for him. He had one of his best goal-scoring seasons playing with Wout Weghorst, yeah. And then you end up bringing in a traditional number 9, bro. Like, the game's changed. Like as a number 9, yeah, now you're more of a facilitator than an out-and-out goal scorer. That's why people's chat about Xerxes, yeah, not being a goal scorer. It's like, who cares, bro? Like you're obviously not watching him. You're obviously not watching him. He'll score goals in this Man United team, bro. He was playing for Bologna, and Bologna fully, yeah, overperformed in terms of what they ended up doing in the league because they weren't expected to do that. They done so well, yeah, that their managers now left and their team's getting raided. So, what are we talking about? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we actually talking about, my bro? Like the fact that, yeah, everyone they're trying to rip this Bologna team apart, and if the manager's gone, that shows you that these men have exceeded expectations. So, even though he's not an out-and-out striker, by default, he will score more goals at Man United than he scored at Bologna because he's in a better team, playing with better players. He doesn't have
And
a better
also because he's
coach.
competing with Hojlund.
Exactly. He doesn't have a better coach, but bro, Xerxes will score goals. But his main thing is not to score goals. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not his main thing. His main thing is to be a facilitator. But the goals will come as a result of him being a clever player and him getting into the right areas, because it's not like he doesn't score goals because he can't finish. He doesn't score goals because he's a pass first player. When you watch him, when he gets into certain areas, if he's on the edge of the box and he sees a run, he'll slide the ball through. He won't try and get it out his feet and shoot. That is the difference. But
So
he
you're
will score
more
goals.
likely to see Rashford's numbers go up. If
Oh, I
anything.
expect Rashford's numbers to go up. This season is massive for Rashford. Rashford has to start this season on the left. He has to. This is Rashford's make or break season, bro. Because if he has another bad season, yeah, this season, his career is in the mud, like expeditiously, bro. Like he needs a big season. This, to me, this is his last chance at Man United. If he doesn't have a big season this season, I think the club will actively try and get him out.
How long's his contract though?
I don't know, bro. I know he just signed a new one last season.
Oh, brother. Yeah, for your sake, you better hope he does well then, because that's going to be a nightmare trying to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Contract expiry 2028. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's
yeah. You need a good season from him.
We need a good season from him, or else man are gonna get actively forced out of the club, I believe, because we can't keep carrying him, especially not on the money that he's on. You know, like you would think that he's gonna start the season, it won't be Garnacho. Do you know what I mean? Like Garnacho's away at Argentina now. I don't even think he's getting minutes, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like he's not rated like that. I'll be honest, like he can't be starting the season for Man United on the left. If we're starting with Garnacho and Hojlund next season, you write off the season. Write it off. You know what I mean? So it's just one of them.
I think Garnacho is starting for them still.
I don't think he is, bro.
No, he had one star and then it was Gonzalez on the other game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. He had one game, bro, right at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And I see man getting cooked online for it. Like he's not the guy. You know, like
yes, actually, I saw them Garnacho fail comps doing the rounds one morning.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to say. So it's one of them ones where, bro, I kind of like the way that we're moving at the moment. Still, like the man are saying that we got a 5-year contract agreed with Xerxes, which is good. Xerxes is a player that I never thought Man United would get, and it's a player that I like. So straight away, I'm like, yeah, cool. You get me? Like that's a player I wanted, so I'm gassed by that signing. Apparently another Brantthwaite bid went in yesterday. It's gonna be rejected, but I think Man United are playing chess because they know that Brantthwaite wants to join the club. We've already agreed personal terms with him, and I think we're just trying to put pressure on Everton because the thing is, we're not going to get into a bidding war with ourselves. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where now we're getting linked with Lenny Euro as well. I think Euro's people are using Man United to get Real Madrid to pay the money.
I heard some Madrid news last night.
Yeah, because they were saying that Man United have had a bid accepted for Lenny Euro, but I don't believe that. I believe that his people are putting that out there so Real Madrid can hurry up and get their checkbook out. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. Like, man said Man United have an offer. Real Madrid and Leo are continuing discussion. That's what I'm saying. I believe he's going to Real Madrid. I believe they're using us. And I don't even think we've put that bid in, bro. Honestly, I don't think we've put in no bid. I think that Euros people and maybe Leo are using that to get Real Madrid to pay the money. I don't think that we're in for Euro no more. We know that we're not his first choice. There would be no point signing a player like Lenny Euro because in 2 seasons he'll be flirting with Real Madrid again. Man United need to get away from these kind of signings. Cristiano done the same thing. There's no point signing players like this that after a couple good seasons, them man are going to be fluttering their eyelashes for Real Madrid. It makes no sense to me. So I want my club to stay away from players that don't want Man United as their first choice. Branthwaite only wants United. De Ligt only wants Man United. Do you know what I mean? Xerxes only wanted Man United as soon as we came in. This is what we need.
De Ligt's taking a pay cut, no?
Yeah. He's taking a pay. Not only is he taking a pay cut, but like apparently Liverpool and another team came in and he said that he only wants Man United. He didn't even want to negotiate, which is quality.
You know what? Fair. Yeah, because he could be with Van Dijk as well. You know what? Yeah, that's a really good sign. First.
Bro, I'm seeing man coping and that. Certain Chelsea fans are saying that Tosin's a better signing and all these other things. Bro, I love football, you know. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man are saying that Tosin's Premier League proven and that.
I want my players to cook by themselves.
Brother, you know what the wickedest thing about the De Ligt thing is, yeah? It's like not just De Ligt. I've seen it with Branthwaite and I've seen it in football in general. You know what happens with a lot of football players, yeah, and a lot of football fans as well. Like logic just goes out the window. Some of the shit that I've heard about De Ligt, I'm not a massive fan of De Ligt, yeah. I'm not a massive fan of his. Do you know what I mean? In terms of what he was proclaimed to be and what he's shown so far. But I'm not gonna turn around and say that someone like Tosin is better than him. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. A brother that was at Juventus, Ajax, yeah, and Bayern Munich, a man's gonna say Tosin. Like this is crazy. These are the kind of things
Tosin can go and prove that, in my opinion.
But bro, this is what football, bro. Listen, if De Ligt goes to Chelsea, he's your best centre back because Thiago's not there. So why am I talking about Tosin, bro? Them things are weird to me, innit? These things are very, very weird to me. So when I'm looking at the De Ligt situation, yeah, if we're gonna get him for they're saying the fee altogether rises up to 43 million. That's fuck all, bro. Do you know what I mean? 43 million pounds is nothing, bro. It's nothing altogether, bro. And up front, we're paying peanuts. And the Bayern Munich fans don't want to sell him, which is always a good sign for me. His injuries are an issue. Cool. But at the same time, yeah, how many times have I seen a player in their career, yeah, that have had injury problems and then they move and then they're okay, bro? It happens all the time. So it's one of them things where if we get him, yeah, and we get Branthwaite, it also means that we're not relying on De Ligt to play week in, week out, even if it means that we don't need to rush him and we can make sure that he's actually physically fit, yeah, before we throw him into the team. Because one thing he does have is experience. He's going to be one of the more experienced team players in the team. This guy plays Champions League every year, even at his age. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he's gone a season without Champions League. And he's 24 years old because he went from Ajax to Juventus to Bayern Munich. So I think he's played in the Champions League every year. Like, he's an experienced player, even though he's young, bro. And his profile complements Lissandro. So when man are talking about this guy, yeah, like, and comparing him to Harry Maguire, it's madness, bro.
I think people are only, it's vague because people are only doing that because, like, I've heard questions about his mobility and his speed and all of that. But I don't think it's the same level as Maguire anyway. He might be a little bit slow,
bro.
But I don't
he's
think
quicker than Maguire, man. Like, all this slow thing is nonsense, bro. Like, he's got decent pace, bruv. He's not rapid, yeah, but bro, centre backs were never rapid, bro. It's these fucking Gen Z morons, bro, that think that everyone's got to have fucking 85 up pace on FIFA or they're slow. Like, what are we talking about? Centre backs need to have good recovery pace. That's it. Centre backs don't need to be fucking rapid, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
Anything, it's not even recovery pace, it's more position. Like, look at Thiago Silva, for example. Like, if you're positionally aware, you don't even have to run. Just got to be in the right spot. You don't even have to slide tackle.
Bro, I can't lie, bro. Look, Chalobah better than De Ligt. All you, man, bro, you need to get in the bin, bro. You mind chatting shit. This is just what it is, bro. Like, I'll be real.
Hey, like, shout out Trev, though.
You, man, are chatting shit, bro. This is just what it is, bro. Like, I'll be real, yeah. You know what's funny? Because most of these men don't watch football, yeah. Outside of the Champions League, they probably don't watch a league game, yeah. Outside of the Premier League. It's bare funny, yeah, that bare man say all of these ballers are shit, and then when they come to the Premier League, they eat. They eat, bro. The Premier League ain't, bruv, it's not that difficult. Bare people think that man are gonna come to the Prem and struggle, and most of the time they don't. Like, newsflash, bro. This league ain't that good, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the problem. Like, man think that man are gonna come to the Prem and they're gonna have like the worst time of their life. The Premier League ain't good, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man saying is the lit better than Kivio. You're smoking rice, bro. You're smoking rice, bro. Who the fuck was Kivio before you man signed him? And you think that
Nah, the chat's trying to troll you, bro.
Nah, but you know what it is, though. You know what it is, though. Man control, but bro, this is how certain man actually think, bro. This is what's crazy, bro. This brother,
there's no way there's
this
a man
brother has been at Ajax, Juventus, and Bayern Munich, bruv. And Bayern Munich. And you think, yeah, bro, if he comes into the Premier League, he's one of the best centre-backs in the league. Immediately, bro. Just based on what he's done in his career and where he's been, bro. It's not even debatable, bro. Like, it's like man don't respect, yeah. Man don't respect hierarchy, bro. That man need to respect that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because most of these men that are laughing, yeah, he's played more Champions League games than all the players at their clubs. Because Arsenal, man, he's played more Champions League than all the players at your club. Do you know what I mean? Same with Chelsea.
Yep.
There you go. It's only Casemiro probably that's in the Premier League that's played more Champions League games than this brother. So what are we doing?
Do you know what I'm saying? Rashford's.
Bruv, this is what, bruv, Rashford ain't played that many Champions League games, bro, because we've been in Europa League for a minute. Do you get me? So
I just mean overall history.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So it's not even about overrating players. It's about, yo, respect where man's coming from. Do you get me? Man's not saying that man's an absolute world beater, but we even saw it with players. We see it with players like fucking, like, bro, when Arsenal play Bayern Munich, man say, I always laugh, yeah, and say fucking, what's his name is a scrub, Goretzka, bro. But, bro, this guy was pissing all over Declan Rice, the bread that you, man, are celebrating every week, bro. Goretzka made Declan Rice look like a fucking PE teacher. Do you know what I mean? So, man need to understand there's levels in football, bruv. There's levels in football. This guy captained his club as a teenager, and he's been playing in the Champions League his whole life. He's going to bring a level of experience, a level of calmness, yeah, a level of know-how that we do not have in this team, and is not even in this league, bro. So as much as man can run jokes about Chalobah and Tosin and that, these men are nowhere near that level, bruv. Regardless of injuries, bro. In football, there are levels.
Bro, so, I'm gonna be real. I don't think there's a serious man walking the earth that genuinely believes Chalobah or Tosin's clear.
No. It's banter.
No chance.
It's banter, but the fact is, yeah. But the fact is, there's levels in football, and that's what people need to understand. And there's certain intangibles, like playing at the top level, that you cannot replicate. Yeah, no matter how good a certain player is, there's certain intangibles, yeah, that are priceless, bro. You can't put a price on that level of experience for a player so young. You
the amount of title race he's been in, like 100%. Deep runs in the UCL, all of that.
100%. And this is why Varane was such a big player for us, and I didn't want to let him go, because when Varane was fit, it was one of them ones where the amount of goal line clearances he made, a lot of the way he anticipated danger and the stuff he did, you can't replicate that. It's not just about ability, that's about experience, and you can't buy experience. You cannot buy it. So getting a player like De Ligt for 40 million, yeah, complete package, including add-ons, yeah, is cheap, bruv. It's cheap, bro. That's what it is. As much as man can say, right, maybe he hasn't lived up to the hype of what was expected of him, but bro, man do not live up to hype in football in general. In general,
also, how much did he join those clubs for?
Oh, he joined Juve for a lot of money, I think. Like around 80 mil or 70 mil, or Bayern Munich was 70 mil. I know he went for 70 odd mil for one of them.
75 million euros to Juventus.
Yeah, bro. Like, bro, he went for big money.
And 67 million euros to Bayern Munich.
Yeah, so you went for some big money, bro. Do you get it? So it's one of them ones. So to get a player like that for about 40 million, calm. You know, like that. when you
raises
actually
the
look,
level of your whole defensive line. So if you lose a Martinez, for example, you're all right.
yeah, but this is what I'm trying to say, bro. And again, and again, the same brothers, that rate some shit footballers, that playing in good systems don't understand that systems in the modern game dictate whether a player looks good or a player doesn't. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we need the right partner for him. Maybe Lissandro is that player. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe Lissandro is that player, or maybe
One thing
Branthwaite
I
can
see
be that
from
player.
Bayern fans as well is like there's a big majority that aren't happy with this move too, which
Bro,
is a
they
good
don't
sign.
want him, bro. They watch him week in, week out, and they don't want him to leave. That's good enough for me. You know, like that. If
That's
they were
why weren't they
saying,
trying to do a petition or some crap?
yeah,
Or was that
apparently
someone else?
no, that was him.
Yeah,
Bro,
I mean that's a good sign.
if they were like, yo, United are getting him off our hands, like, you know what I'm saying?
Actually,
Like
no,
how
tell a
you lot
lie.
were
Half
with
our
Mount.
fan base does that for Gallagher.
No, but you lot were like that with Mount. Remember when you lot sold us Mount, you were like,
Yeah,
cheers, man.
but I can't
You know
read.
them ones there. And that's what it is. The Bayern fans are not saying that. Bayern fans are like, no, don't let this guy go. So
Actually, no. Bayern fans have more standards than where we are right now, so I can't relate that.
I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm looking at it, and I'm saying, listen, when you look at the value in the market right now, if you sell Conor Gallagher, he's going for over 40k. Do you know what I'm saying? So I mean, over 40 mil. So
Yeah,
if we can
as long as
sign
it's
him,
long.
if we can sign him for less than it would cost for Gallagher, even Branthwaite's gonna cost more than him, and Branthwaite's not better. So because of that, it's a great signing for the price. We're hearing prices of between 35 million and 50 million for Ugarte. I think we're gonna play closer to 35 million for Ugarte plus add-ons, which again, is a good signing for the price. Loads of people are saying, Ugarte is not technical, he's not this, he's not that. These are the same man, When Ugarte signed for PSG, bare people were singing his praises, saying they've got an absolute gem. And then he's gone there. It hasn't worked out, for whatever reason, because they don't know why it hasn't worked out. The fact that they've got fucking two of the best midfielders in Europe at the moment doesn't exactly help his case. When you look at Vitinha,
Yeah, they sniped him from us. We were meant to get him last summer.
Well, there you go. When you look at Vitinha, and you look at Ruiz and that, bro, these men are ballers. You know, like that. So it's not really crazy that he's not getting games ahead of them. But when Ugarte went to PSG, everyone was saying it was a great signing. Now, a year later, he's a flop. Now he's been linked to Man United and he's shit and he can't play football no more. Do you know what I mean? And this is what these football fans do, bro. Like, bro, 1 year and all of a sudden you're being written off in football, bro. That don't make no sense.
That just says like a lot of those fans barely researched him when he was linked to us the year before anyway. Now they just haven't heard a lot of him. It's, he's a flop. He went there, he didn't do anything. So if he goes United, might be all right. Might be all right. I've done one of them ones. That guy the last time anyway.
You know what it is, Football is, especially now, is about profile. Do you know what I'm saying? Man saying that a guy can't hold the ball under pressure. So what, bro? Football is about profiles. Not every player on the pitch is press resistant. Do you know what I'm saying? Cass ain't press resistant. He's never been press resistant. So what? Like, not every player is that kind of player, bro. He's a ball winner. He's a tenacious ball winner. The profile of player that we lost when we got rid of Fred, who I've been saying for the longest time, we should have never got rid of him in the first place. But a lot of man was saying that Fred was rubbish because he's not press resistant. And then in retrospect, you man were crying on Twitter for Fred when I told you Fred was never the problem. It was never the problem. There's very few players of Fred's profile in the game. And we let this guy go. And he's two-footed. And he breaks up the play. Trust me, Man United fans don't know what they want, bro. This is the fucking truth. So we should have never let Fred go in the first place. And now Ugarte is basically like a younger version of Fred. Do you know what I'm saying? Just probably not as good technically, but who gives a fuck, bro? Do you know what I mean? We need a ball winner. We don't have legs in our midfield. Kobe ain't legs, bro. Kobe Mino is the press resistant player, but he ain't legs, bro. So we need someone with legs to play beside Kobe Mino. And especially if we are going to play Bruno, who leaves holes in the midfield, we need a dog in that midfield, to make up for the gaps that Bruno's going to leave inevitably. So we need to look at profiles of players and not names of players. Man United are looking at the right profiles of players for once. Even
All I'm
Brantthwaite.
gonna say is if Ugarte falls through, we have a dog for sale in the midfield.
Nah, we're good. Listen, relax.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? And when you look at profiles, Brantthwaite's profile is a profile that I like. He's not the best player in the world, but he's got a good profile. Man United do not have centre-backs that are good at defending wide areas. Brantthwaite is good at that. He's quick enough across the ground. He's not the most agile because he's 6'4" or something like that, but he's quick across the ground. He defends wide areas very well. When it comes to interceptions and last-ditch blocks and stuff like that, he ranks pretty high in the league. He's tall, so he's an aerial presence, and he's good on the ball. That's enough, bro. And he can play left back, left centre back, and right back. No problems there, bro. So even if we pay,
versatility, to be fair.
So even if we pay, yeah, even if we pay £10 million more, yeah, in add-ons than he's worth, I don't care because his profile is impressive, bro. The reason why Arteta wants Calafiori is because of his profile. He can play centre back. He can play left back. He's left-footed. He's tall, and he's good on the ball. It's the profile of the player. It's not the player itself. So I understand why he wants Calafiori, and if he gets Calafiori, he'll play him at left back. I can see it.
That's why we went for Vega instead, because like we wanted a similar profile, but we're not spending that much money on someone who'd be competition for us, if anything. We got Vega who can play left side as centre back, left back, DM, centre mid. He's tall as well. Massive aerial threat, and he's a third of the price. And he was literally Calafiori's replacement at Basel.
There you go. And Calafiori can invert as well because he's good on the ball and he can invert into midfield. Do you know what I mean?
Same with Vega.
But that's what I mean. So he's tall and left-footed. So he's a tall defender version of what he tried to do with Zinchenko and it flopped. You know them ones. They already have Timber. Yeah, cool. They don't need Calafiori. Don't get me wrong. They don't. Like Arteta he's moving like he sniffs or something like that because they've got Timber. I don't know what they're doing, bruv. I'll be real.
There's been rumors of now Timber in the midfield or something.
Bruv, they've been linked with Eze as well, bruv. Let me tell you something, yeah. These men need a fucking striker. I don't know why they're looking at creative midfielders and defenders when they had the best defense in the league. They need a fucking striker, innit? But
it's the craziest thing because they ain't got a wage structure like we do. So like they can offer more money. So I'm surprised they haven't been a bit more aggressive on the striker front because Gyökeres is still there. Osimhen wants to leave. He wants the Premier League. We just can't afford what he's worth. They haven't even tried to go in for him. So yeah, I'm surprised on that one. Now I'm just seeing copium from Arsenal fans. Havertz can do the job another season. Okay,
brother, listen. If they don't get a striker, I see it as a chance wasted because this is a good opportunity with City in transition, you would think, for Arsenal to really go and like put this league thing to bed. I can't lie. So it'd be strange if they don't go and buy a goal scorer, man. But who fucking knows, innit? But the profile of Calafiori suits what Arteta's doing, so I get it. It's not the name. Like Arsenal fans like the name now because of the Euros, but they wouldn't have known who he was fucking 3 months ago. So the thing is, it's not about the names, it's about profiles. And Man United are switching to profiles over names, and I'm cool with that. The Brantthwaite thing is a profile thing. That's what it is. The lit thing is probably a combination of profile, but also the fact that it's a fucking good price. You don't get an experienced 24-year-old player for that price every day of the week. Same with Ugarte. I think that Ugarte was not our first choice because we were getting linked with Hojlund, the Sporting Lisbon player that plays for Denmark. We were linked with Fofana. This Ugarte thing seems to have come up because they want Joao Neves, and they're trying to raise funds in it, and they were looking to get rid of him. So I believe that we was in talks with PSG also about multiple players, maybe Rashford and stuff like that, and they said, yo, this brother's available. And then we said, yeah, all right, cool, because his name kind of just came out of nowhere. So I think that, again, a good deal. Do you know what I mean? That's why we're going to get him. The Xerxes one, we needed that profile of player. Heard he had a release clause. He'd agreed terms with AC Milan, and then we said, all right, yo, this is a good deal, and we've snapped at it, and I like that. Do you know what I'm saying? I like the fact that we're seeing good deals and we're acting on them. And if we can get 3 of these players for 100 million, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like
I hear it.
Delict, Xerxes, and Ugarte. If we can get all 3 of them for 100 million, bro, no one can't tell me that's not good business. That nobody can't tell me. No one can't tell me that's not good business. 100 million for all 3 of them. Like Man United ain't done business like
My
this.
biggest question with the whole Branthwaite thing was when Everton were asking for like 70, 75 mil for the guy. I was thinking that's crazy.
They're not going to get that. But here's the thing, though. The reason why, you know what it is? The fact that Everton asked for that money, that means we know that that's what they want. That's not what they're going to get. Teams never get what they want, innit? But even if they want 70 mil and they end up getting 60, yeah, including add-ons, yeah, they'll see that as a win, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, yeah, with Everton, we have to keep it a buck, yeah. Everton out here fighting relegation every season, or pretty much. Them man are a relegation dogfight team. That's who they are now. So when you look at Everton, they can't really afford. They cannot really afford, yeah, to hold on to Branthwaite for another season because we're the only team that are aggressively pushing for him right now. They can't afford, yeah, to hold on to him for another season, have another shit season, yeah, because then his price don't go up. Imagine they fuck around and get relegated, even though it probably won't happen, yeah, or finish right towards the bottom of the table, yeah. His price don't go up. If he doesn't have a great season next season, yeah, you can't then go and ask for 80, 90 million. You can't.
He might even be a bit more aggressive with trying to leave.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
I ain't going training.
And he's another year into his contract as well. So time is not on Everton's side, bro. It's not on their side, especially the way they perform. Do you know what I mean? It's not like Everton are a top team and they're ambitious and stuff like that. Like they're
3 years left on his contract. Yeah, it'll be 2 years by next year.
Well, there you go. There'll be 2 years left on his contract, and then they're in less of a position to bargain. They can't ask for 70, 80 million next season, at the end of next season. They can't. So I believe they will sell to us.
Maybe they'll try and see if they can pull a bit more cash out of you. Maybe it'll end around 50 or something. 45 plus 5.
That's what I think. I think that we'll probably get him for about 55 million, 55 to 60 million, including add-ons. You know what I mean? A little 50 plus 5 should do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Or 45 plus 5 plus 5. One of them ones. I think we get the deal done. Do you know what I'm saying? He's young, he's English, he wants to play for us. He will absolutely end up at Man United. And I believe it will happen this window, but I think it happens towards the end. So that's completely fine for me. I think if we get 2 centre-backs in, we get Ugarte in, we get Xerxes in, and then potentially we get another attacker in. If we can get rid of the players that we need to get rid of, I think it's a beautiful window. It's a beautiful window. So
I mean, right now it looks optimistic.
Bro, it's going the right way. Man United are working on multiple deals. We've never done this before. We've never worked on multiple deals before. Normally it's we're hunting down one deal and then nothing's happening. Even this Lenny Euro bid that Man United have put in. We don't want Lenny Euro, bro, because we know he's not coming. You know them ones. I don't believe we put that bid in. And if we have put in that bid, I believe we're putting in that bid, yeah, just to let Everton know, yo, brother, we're talking to next people. We're not waiting.
You can move on and you'll have an unhappy player.
That's it, because we know that he wants to go Real Madrid. I believe he goes Real Madrid. We don't have a chance of getting Euro, bro. However, Man United probably said, you know what? Let's keep this rolling, because now we can say to Everton, all right, cool. So we've just had this bid accepted. So it's like, what? You taking this 45 plus 5 or what is it? Because next season we're coming back and it's going to be 35 plus 5. You know, like that. That's what it is. Time's not on Everton's side here. We are
quietly,
in
I
a
feel
very good
like
position.
that might be what we're doing with Lukaku as well with AC Milan and the Saudi clubs.
Absolutely.
Like Lukaku could go. We know Conte wants him. Do you want to deal with an angry Conte when you have to sell Osimhen and you ain't got Lukaku?
Yeah.
That can be your problem. He'll rip your whole team apart.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hear it. Mind games.
That Fabrizio saying Leo accepted the bid. Of course they accepted the bid. Because we offered the most. Do you know what I mean? Apparently, that's what I mean. Madrid offered 35. Now they say Madrid only want to pay like 20 mil for him. That's what I read. Real Madrid are offering some foolish money. They offered like 20 mil. Do you know what I mean? Man United have the money because the deal for Mason Greenwood to go to Marseille is pretty much wrapped up, apparently. Apparently, it's around 27 to 30 million, and then a big sell-on clause. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is perfect for us, because if we get like a 20% sell-on clause, yeah, and they sell him for 80 million, hey, we're laughing. You know them ones, or even a little 25% sell-on, because take less money up front, get the money at the back end. Do you know what I'm saying? Give me a little 25% sell-on clause to Man United. No problem. Selling for 80 million. Give me a little 20 million on top. Do you know what I mean? We get our money back. And this is exactly what I'm trying to say. So Mason Greenwood, if we get, say, near enough 30 million for Mason Greenwood, and then we get money for Jaden as well. Jaden looks like he's going to Juventus. My loan to Juventus, sensational. Hey, brother, man, I got Kefren Charam and Jaden Sancho, brother. Listen, my Juve shirt, brother, I can't wait to pop the tag on that, bro. Listen, we're eating, fam. You know, like that. So it's all gravy, fam. Sancho to Juve on loan. Do you know what I mean? With an obligation to buy. That's money saved as well because we get Sancho's wages off. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, we're cooking, bro. This is exactly what we need to do, bro. This is exactly what we need to do. So, man saying worth 50 million, including add-ons. But the deal is not done because Euro wants Madrid. That's what I mean. We know that he doesn't want to play for us,
50 million
bro.
euros and add-ons.
Yeah, bro. We know he doesn't want to play for us. This is a chess move. We want BRANTHWAITE. We don't want Euro because we know he don't want us. Do you know what I'm saying? But we're forcing Everton's hand. They will sell to us. We're bullying. We're bullying them. Yeah, we're bullying them. And we're forcing Real Madrid to pay more money. I wouldn't be surprised if we spoke to Euro's agent. He said, listen, he wants to go Real Madrid. And he said, all right, cool. This is what we're going to do. Because it's in the best interest of all parties. This is how business works. We'll put in this bid. We know we don't want to come. It's fine. You know them ones. This will get Real Madrid to pay the money. And also, this will help us put pressure on Everton. Everyone wins. Everyone wins. Euro will not be a Man United player. Do you know what I mean? Everton will accept the money. Of course it is. Do you know what I'm saying? But United are being linked to the right kind of players. All of them. Do you know what I mean? And this is why, like I said to you
That's
guys.
why Chilwell sounded so out of left field.
I told you the Chilwell thing's Bandulu. As soon as I heard Chilwell, I said, come on, bro. We ain't been linked with a single player over 25 years old.
Damn it.
Do you know what I'm saying? So when I heard Chilwell, I was like, yeah, all right, cool. If you man want to believe that. The only player that we will break that for.
Believe it.
Yeah, the only player we will break that for is an Ivan Toney, like a striker. Those are the only players that you break that under 25 thing for. You break that for someone that guarantees you quality in the final third. That's what you break that for.
No another injury-prone left back.
Nope, exactly. Because even Chiesa, bro, like they offered us Chiesa in the swap deal for Sancho and we turned it down.
Yep. That makes sense too. Like,
and he's 26, bro, and he's injury prone.
But they're sending him for low money for a reason. I don't want that guy at my club either.
Yeah, he's 26 and he's injury prone. Do you know what I mean? So Man United turned down Chiesa, so that tells you what they're looking at. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what they're looking at. So for me, we're going in the right direction, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be slow. We don't have money, but we do have money. You know them ones. We just don't have the upfront money. That's why a lot of these Man United deals are add-ons. The Xerxes thing is a release clause thing. It's only 34 million. We've only got about 75 million before we start to sell players. Sure. That's it. We got 25 million, around 25 million from Europa qualification, and we had about 50 million anyway. So we've got
And the FA
75.
Cup would have been like under 10 mil. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
so we'll have about 75, 80 million. That's all we have in it. But you sell Mason Greenwood, that's 110 million. If we can get a little 20 million for Cas to go Saudi, 25 million, then you got 130, 140.
I have
I
just
still,
tweets on the Euro stuff too.
yeah, I think we do. I still think we do 150 million net. I still think we do a net 150. This, and that could be 4 or 5 players. It's a good summer,
So
guys.
Madrid remain relaxed and calm on Euro case even after United bid. Real are aware of Euro's preference to join them. Deal to be done this summer at their conditions, or they're happy to wait until 2025 to sign as a free agent. So not really.
So that means Real Madrid have an agreement with Lenny Euro that he's coming already. Same as Mbappe.
Yep, Euro's always given priority to Madrid. Decisions up to him. Lille insisting with Euro to accept United as the best proposal on the table right now.
Exactly. Lille want United because we're putting more money up front, but it's in Euro's hands, and Euro wants to go to Real Madrid, and we know that. Do you know what I mean? This is mind games from Man United. We know that we're not getting Lenny Euro, but again, this puts pressure on Everton. We are doing business the right way. We're doing business the right way. He doesn't accept Man United in the Europa League over Real Madrid. He doesn't, even though he doesn't start at Real Madrid.
If Madrid don't pay that money, though, do you think there's a chance Euro ends up with you guys?
No.
Maybe even slap him on a big contract, so if he wants to go to Madrid, you can get the maximum amount.
He doesn't want to come to us, and he's 18 years old. I don't really want him. Do you know what I'm saying? He's 18 years old with no Premier League experience, yeah? I'm like, bro, I don't want to bring in another 18-year-old and then expect this Brer to be something, because then if he's not, then what happens? The fans turn on him, bro. Arsenal bought Saliba and sent him out on loan for 2 years, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think Saliba was a similar age or maybe a bit older. Like we don't fucking, if we bring in Euro right now, yeah, at 18, yeah, and we start him week in, week out at centre back, bro, these fans will use him as a scapegoat, bro.
Hear it.
You know,
to be honest, at Real Madrid, they can pay that money and just let him develop at his own speed, and there's a lot of patience behind it.
Exactly, like what they're doing with Arda. Do you know what I'm saying? Man United fans won't do that. Like they'll say, yeah, Euro. This guy will be called a fraud, yeah, within 3 months if he makes a few mistakes that lead to goals. It's massive pressure at 18, bro. I remember when we brought in Memphis Depay. Do you know what I'm saying? And he had an amazing season. He just won the league in the Netherlands, and then they gave him the number 7, and then they wanted Memphis Depay to be Cristiano Ronaldo, bro. Like, you need to give these guys time, innit, to develop. Man United, we're not in a situation where we can bring in an 18-year-old and give him 2-3 years to develop. We're not in that situation. We need to bring in players that can do something now.
Yeah, I hear that.
That's just what it is. So I would advise him not to go to Manchester United as a Man United fan. Like, see, Saliba was the same age and he went out on loan a couple of years. That's it. There you go. You can't develop without pressure at Man United. It's impossible, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So
him joining United,
man saying have the same pressure for, no, I won't have the same energy for Hojlund, because Euro, yeah, is known as one of the best players in the league, yeah, where he came from. Hojlund wasn't, bro. No one cared about Hojlund in Italy because he's a bum. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't no rising star in Italy. He's a bum. You know them one. So my energy for Hojlund is get out of my football club. That's my energy, blood. He's shit. Lenny Euro seen as one of the brightest French stars and that, bro. Listen. Hojlund ain't even rated in Denmark, bro. Don't get it twisted. He even rated in Denmark, bro. Do you know what I mean? Them man ain't had, bro. This guy's a Bandulu Bentner, bro. That's what he is. Them man ain't had a gunman since flipping Yondal Thomason, bro. Them man don't produce strikers, bro. Man bought a Danish striker, you know. I swear down, it's crazy. You know, when you think about it, it's like, man bought a striker from Denmark. We're dickheads.
10 league goals for 70 million.
Bruv, we're dickheads, bro. You know, like that even make no sense. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's insane, bruv.
Brother,
you know what? Like, that's why I rate Ineos a bit for just saying, you know what, we ain't giving this guy a second season. Get me Xerxes.
Yeah,
what it is.
Bro, we copped Nani and Anderson from Sporting and Porto, Champions League players. And they were instrumental for their team already at that age, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Those were rising stars, bruv. Hojlund was on the bench in Italy, fam. Allow it.
That's insane.
You know what I'm saying? We caught man from the bench, fam. Nah, we're scrubs, man. Yeah, I mean, bro, I can't lie. We got done, bro. Do you know what I mean?
You got done the whole of last summer.
Bro, listen, man's talking
That's
about
why I had a
development.
little belief in that Chilwell room because I mean that screams United, but it's new with
That's the
Ineos
old
now.
United. Man's talking about listen, development. Let me tell you something about development. Yeah, development is not linear in football. It never has been.
Facts.
This brother hasn't shown anywhere that he has potential to be anything. Nowhere. What are we talking about? Nowhere. When you're a young striker, yeah, you need to look at a young striker and they need to be scoring an obscene amount of goals, even if it's at a shit level. Because look at Jamie Vardy and these men. This guy was mashing up non-league, yeah, to the point where it was like, nah, we need to get him somewhere else, bro. You need to be scoring an obscene amount of goals, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're not even 1 in 2 anywhere, it's not looking good, bruv. Do you know what I mean? It's not looking good. Man need to allow it. This guy has not gone anywhere in men's football and done anything that's remotely even impressive. Not even remotely. Do you know what I'm saying? How are you signing a striker that ain't scored double figures in men's football? Anywhere. Bro, it's crazy. Get out of here, man.
For that money, yeah.
Bro, Ivan Toney was in the championship and scored like 40 odd goals or something like that. Like this is what got him the Premier League. That's what he got him the Premier League notoriety. By the time he moved up to the Prem, man were like, yo, this guy's a gunman.
Watch out for Tony in the Prem.
Yeah.
And all that.
They were like, can he do it in the Prem? Even we had players like in England, like Beckford, like Jermaine Beckford and that. He got his move. If you lot are old enough to remember, he got his move to Everton, even though the injuries didn't help and stuff like that, because he was mashing work for Leeds United and scoring bare goals.
Gyökeres. He was top goal scorer in the championship when he joined Sporting.
There you go. And players like Mitrovic and all these guys. Like, you have to earn your right as a striker, bruv, by scoring goals. Lukaku mashed work at West Brom and at Everton to get his Man United move. This brother got a Man United move based off doing nothing, bro. It's one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen. Dwight Gale as well. You're damn right. Do you know what I'm saying? This is one of the most bizarre signings I've ever seen. The guy didn't earn his move to Man United. He didn't earn it, bro. And this is why, yeah, he's a fraud until he proves otherwise. I only give benefit of the doubt, yeah, to players that have proved it somewhere else. This is why I give Sancho the benefit of the doubt, because he proved it somewhere else. And he continues to prove it somewhere else. If you haven't proven yourself anywhere, I don't owe you the benefit of the doubt. I don't owe you the benefit of the doubt. Do you know what I'm saying? You can go to a job interview and say, oh yeah, like I'm the best man for the job. You got no experience on your CV. Like, bro, if you haven't shown me that you've done it somewhere else, what? So I'm just gonna take your word for it, bro. Because that's why people want experience, bro. Because they want to know what they're getting.
So I know there's some jobs where they don't mind someone with low experience because they can train you and all of that, but they're not paying 70 mil.
Well, there you go. But the point is, the reason why they don't want experience is because they want to train you, because they have time to train you. You know them ones. Like, you're a striker. I'm bringing you in to score goals. This is Man United Football Club. I ain't got 3 years to mold you into a footballer.
Ain't a project like that.
Yeah, it's
like
not that kind of project. You need a
bagsman to help the project.
There you go. Do you know what I'm saying? The only time where they don't mind not having experience is at the very low level, which is retail, entry level shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, cool. What, you've never folded clothes before? I can show you how to fold clothes. You know them ones. You never operated a till before. That's all right. I'll show you how to operate the till. Do you know what I'm saying? But this is not entry level shit. This is elite level sport. You prove that you can do it somewhere else first. He never did that. Therefore, I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt. He has to prove to me that he's good enough. And I know that he's not. I know that he isn't, because he doesn't even have the basic fundamentals to be good enough.
So you got a whole season of watching him now anyway. So at least there's a surface area to go off.
Brother, and I watched him in this tournament as well, bro. Calafiori.
Even in a different team. So can't say United.
That's it. There you go. Again, because if he done it somewhere else, If he done it for Denmark, then I'll blame Man United and say, you know what, we're not using him properly. But he looked worse for them, if that's possible. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yep.
You look at Kadioglu for Turkey. You look at Kvaratskhelia for Georgia in a very weak team, showed all of his qualities. Do you know what I'm saying? Even Cody Gakpo showing his qualities for the Netherlands. Now you're looking at Liverpool fans saying, you know what, Jurgen Klopp didn't use him properly. You got a footballer there. Do you know what I mean? You start to give man the benefit of the doubt. There's no benefit of the doubt to give a player that can't do it for United or his country. What's the benefit of the doubt? And this is a team that are playing for him. Yeah, bro, he's a bum. Let it go.
The same thing with Lukaku as well. Same struggles with Belgium that I've seen him have everywhere he goes. Ain't changed.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Cucurella, another one, great tournament. So it looks like we're going to be the ones that he's going to be the one that stays. Thank God.
He's a good footballer, Cucurella, man. Him and Enzo, yeah. Brother, the criticism these man get, it's like, bro, use them the right way might help.
Mauricio Pochettino, bro. I keep telling people he's done so much damage to the reputation of our players. Caicedo came out a few days ago talking about how he preferred to play away games over home games because they were getting so much stick from the fans in the first half of the season. Which, again, to a point, I'm not against. We were playing terribly, so someone's got to hold the smoke. But I think it came to the wrong person. The Caicedos, your Enzos, your Disasi, Badia Shields, all getting ripped apart because of Pochettino.
Yeah.
That's why I'm optimistic for next season. Because at the very least, I believe we're going to have a structure. At the very least, I believe with the way we play, there's going to be a lot less injuries because with possession-based football, you're not chasing the ball and running around nearly as much. I've got reason to be optimistic. It's just the manager. That's a little bit of a question mark, but I refuse to believe he's worse than Poch. I refuse. You have to show me that. Show me that you're worse than Poch and, help us. But anything is a positive. My team's already good enough for top 4. We're in the Conference League. Go win the Conference League. I don't care. That's the most winnable trophy on earth. Next season should be an up for us.
No, I hear it. 100%. Guys, smash up the like button, man. Big up, man. It's been a minute still. We got League Honor. I'm over on League Honor's channel now, guys. So
jeez.
Yeah, so we're heading straight over there. You know, the usual Tuesday lineup, and then we've got the France game later, guys. So we're active. What you got coming up as well? You lot make sure you subscribe to Lewis's channel, man. The link is in the title, bro. It's been a minute. It's good to have you back, bro.
Yeah, blessed to be back, man. Blessed to be back. I need to check the transfer news, but I don't think I'm gonna be live until the France game myself. I think I'm going to be on Saeed's channel at 4 or 5-ish, so keep a lookout for that too. But yeah, France-Spain watch along, probably around 7-ish, so keep a lookout for that.
Love that, people. So, yo, big up everyone inside. Make sure you run up the likes, man. The ratios are not ratioing at the moment. Over 1,300 and even hit 500. So you lot need to pattern up. If you're watching on the phone, just close the chat, hit the like. It's easy, man, and it just helps the channel grow. We're closing in on 98,000 now. We're 97.7. So
hit the
yeah,
likes,
man.
don't be a Hojlund.
That's it, bro. The journey continues, people, man. So big up everyone inside, and I'll see you guys over on Gunner's channel.